everybody, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new to my channel. My name is Octavia. So today I have some farmhouse DIYs for you. So for the first DIY, I'm going to be using this canvas frame from a canvas board that I had. You can get these from like AC Moore, Michaels. I'm going to use some paint mixing sticks. This is the 5-gallon paint mixing sticks. And I use this saw. Somebody told me it was a hacksaw. I got mine from Walmart, and then you can get the replacement blades from like Home Depot. So this is what I use to cut my paint mixing sticks. I don't think I ever said it. And so what you want to do is you're going to be using what, 3 packs of paint mixing sticks. What I went ahead and did is I cut these down to fit my frame, and I got what, 4, 8, 11. I got 11 of these. And what I'm going to do is flip the frame over, and I'm going to be gluing them down. So I'm going to lay all my pieces down. So after I lay all of them down onto my frame, you want to make sure that your paint mixing sticks are laid the right way, because you got one side that I painted and you can still see like the numbers on them. You can't see it on camera, so you want to make sure you put it on the side that didn't have the numbers on it. And I painted these using the white Waverly chalk paint. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to glue down my end pieces first. I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on each end. And I'm going to glue my ends down first. And then I'll do the rest of my pieces. I'm going to add a little bit more glue because I have like these staples that were still inside of the frame. And I'm going to just put some glue along the edges and let that dry. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue down this piece. Or do I just want to... No, I'm not going to glue a piece down. I'm going to just work my way down and continue to glue. So I'm going to go ahead. I glued my first piece. Now I'm just working my way down and keep...
I just can't let you go. Lord knows that I've tried to. You said I was the only one. No one likes being lied to. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I wanna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus, I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head.
So my frame is done. Now that my frame is done, I'm going to take some of this dark walnut wood stain. The same stain that's on the frame. And I'm going to take the top. I have the top over here. I'm going to dab a little bit on the top on my paintbrush. And I'm going to wipe as much off of the paintbrush as I can. And I'm just going to dry brush this a little bit. And then for any little spots like that, I'm just going to take my sanding block.
I just need to clear my head. I've been stuck on your memory, but it's not.
So I went ahead and distressed it and got it to the look that I wanted. So now I'm going to take one of them Dollar Tree frames And I'm going to cut the frame off. I just need something just going to form like a circle. And I just want the top part of this reframe. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut the top part of this off. And this is how what I'm going to use to go ahead and make my wreath in the middle. So I'm going to go ahead and flip this around to where the pieces is not laying onto the thing. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here. And go ahead and place this where I want it. So after I do that, I'm going to take some greenery from Walmart that I got as eucalyptus leaves. I got for $2. And I'm going to start making my wreath. I'm going to cut them off like this. I'm going to cut the bottom piece off and leave the top. So pretty much what I did is just pull them off. I'm going to clip that part off. And I'm going to just start gluing it around my.
But it's not like I need it. And you may have some history. But we don't have to repeat it. You made this mess and left me with the pieces. Now I'm gonna burn all the bridges between us. I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking.
After that, I went ahead and went around one more time and just added some more greenery on top of the other greenery. Pretty much what I did when I glued it down, when I laid down a piece of the greenery, whatever touched the metal part, the reframe, I glued it. So whatever leaf touched the metal part, I just glued it down, because it's really hard to stick this to this thin piece of metal. So then, like I said, I went around again and just added some more on top just to make it look a little bit more thicker. Then I took this home sign. This is how it originally looked on the back. I got this from AC Moore from probably like $1 or $2. And I painted it white. Then I dry brushed some gray the elephant chalk paint on top. So I painted it white. Then I dry brushed it with the elephant chalk paint by Waverly. And that's what it looked like, just to give it a little bit more color, because the white was it blended in too much with the back part of the sign. So now I'm going to go ahead and just glue this down. Perfect.
I can't focus. I can't forget. I've been thinking too much lately. I just need to clear my head. 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 I just need.
This is how it looks. I added my bow. I actually tied it. I didn't glue it. I just added it through the greenery. And it's holding well. Let me see. I knotted to do my greenery. And just in case I want to take the bow off, because I like bows, but I'm not crazy about bows. But I think it look cute right now with the bow on it. And you can hang this on the wall. You can sit it on a shelf. You can hang it on your front door. it's up to you and what you like. And it's just a good way of using stuff I already had laid around. Like I already had the home sign for months. The greenery I just bought, the wreath I just got, but the frame and everything else I already pretty much had. And the paint mix sticks are only 98 cents. So this pretty much is probably like $6 to make. Probably less. Maybe like $4, $5, $6 to make. But still, if you go to the store and you was to get something like this from the store, it's probably going to cost you probably like $25 to $30. Maybe more. So for the next DIY, I'm going to be taking one of the Dollar Tree houses. And two of those houses from Michael's, which costs $1 too. And I wanted to make some little farmhouse houses for my kitchen. 2 little shelves I have in my kitchen to sit on. With these houses, you can do anything you want with them. It's up to you. I came across this idea on Pinterest, and I really wanted to make it. I mean, I'm changing it up a little bit, but not as much. But like I said, I seen this idea on Pinterest, and I wanted to do it. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take one house, and I will be painting it all black. Then the second house, I will be doing all white, and I'm going to do the roof part black. Then I'm going to take these little Jenga blocks just to give myself like a chimney on my houses, and I'm going to paint both of them white. And I'm going to do this house all white. And glue my little Jenga blocks on as the roof. I'm just going to figure out where I want them to be placed and how far up. And I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on it as my chimney. Did I say roof? Or did I say chimney? So when you figure out where you want yours at, that's all I did was just glue it on. And I'm trying to think, should I have moved it a little further to the edge? Yeah, I think I should have moved it down. Sorry. So I'm just going to move it a little closer to the edge of the house and glue it. So there, and this one I'm just going to pull off and pull off the glue. No problem. If you can't glue off, it's still good. It's still going to re-glue on here. I want to glue it a little closer to the end of my house, like that. So down you got your little set of houses. It's up to you how you want to place these. I just like them placed just like this. Or you can set them any way you want. And that's all I'm doing to my, like I said, you can do a lot to these. A whole bunch of different things to these. But last but not least, since I like these houses together, I'm actually going to go ahead and glue mine together. Now, you don't have to do this part. It's up to you. But I actually really like my houses together, and I know I'm not going to separate them. So I'm going to go ahead and just glue mine together. Just figure out where you want yours to be. And I'm going to glue them together. Just like that. So for the last video, I'm going to take these clay pots from the Dollar Tree and these flowers that I got from AC Moore. They was $2.99, but you know they're going out of business, so these was $1.80. Some of the jute string, some scissors, and what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and take my paintbrush and my white Waverly chalk paint, and I'm going to dry brush these clay pots. So after I get done dry brushing them, if you think you added too much paint, you always can go back in and take a sanding brush or a wet cloth and get some more of the paint off. So next I'm going to take some styrofoam I already cut. I'm going to put some glue on the bottom of it. Stick it down into my pot. Move them out the way. Next I'm going to take my flowers. And I only have, how many of these I have? I have 6. So I'm going to go ahead and take 3 of them. I'm going to put them together. I'm actually going to clip this off just a little bit. And just clip a little bit off the bottom. And I'm going to do the same to the other ones. I want them to be the same height in the pots. I'm going to go ahead and clip the other one. Like I said, I'm going to take 3 for each. I'm going to go ahead and take some twine. Make sure they're even. And I'm going to tie my twine into a knot. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap it around just to hold these together. So after I had get done doing that, I'm just going to take that little bit of string and lay it around. And I'm going to take my clay pot and I'm going to push my flower down into the pot. And I'm going to go ahead and do this. I forgot to mention, when you're doing this, you don't want to start your string directly at the top. You want to start it a little ways down. It's just to hold your twine together. So you can use anything to hold together. But I had used a twine. So I'm going to put some glue around the I'm going to add some glue around here too, around the plant and everything. So after I do that, I'm going to go ahead and add some of this Spanish moss. It's up to you. You can do the other moss. I forget, what is it? I forget the other moss. I like the Spanish moss. I'm going to just stuff some down around the pot. And I'm going to do the